people, how are you tonight? Can I get a high five or a thumbs up or a holler from all of my cat lovers tonight? Because tonight we are focusing all on your fur babies. So cats are actually one of my favorite animals. Yes, I'm a dog person. I love dogs. But cats, they're so sassy that there's just something about them that I just love. But tonight we're going to be talking about 6 tips that you can watch for at home that may indicate that your sassy highness or the boss of your house or the royalty of your house may be showing signs that they're sick and things you would want to watch for. Number 1, weight changes. So anytime your cat gains weight, then definitely they're probably getting too many treats, such as temptations. I know they're so easy to give, or they're getting too much food, and that's not healthy, certainly. But anytime there is weight loss, that is significant, because that could mean a number of different diseases, from diabetes to hyperthyroidism to cancer. And so if you are noticing changes in your cat's weight, then you should have your cat evaluated. Okay. Number 2, anytime you are noticing an unkept hair coat, and so maybe your cat used to groom itself very regularly, but you've noticed lately that your cat is shedding more, the hair coat is getting kind of clumpy or flaky, those could be signs that there's some underlying disease, and you should have your cat evaluated. Number 3 is their oral health. So I don't know how your cats are, but the cat I had always would love to groom me. So just as they would have other cats, my cat would come and lick my arms or lick my hair and try to groom me. And when we got kisses up at my face, I would always be able to assess what their breath smelled like. So if your cat is like mine and did that, and if you're noticing stinky breath, that could be a sign of disease in your cat's mouth. If you're noticing that they are not eating as much as they used to, that could be a sign of disease in your cat's mouth. Of course, there's other things we look for in the mouth when it comes to health-wise. Is as veterinarians, we're always looking at the gum color, whether the gums are moist or whether they're sticky. Those could all be indicators of things that may be underlying disease. And so certainly pay attention to the oral health of your cat, because that may be one of the first signs that there's something going on. Number 2, or I'm sorry, the next one, which is actually number 4, not sure why I said number 2, but number 4 is looking at your cat's eyes. And so cats tell you a lot with their eyes. So if you're noticing that their eyes are dull, if you're noticing that the pupils, which is the black part of the eye, is really big or really small compared to normal, then that could be a sign. Or even if those pupils of the eyes, they're different in size from one to another, again, that could be a sign of disease in your cat. And so you definitely want to have that evaluated. Number 5, shallow breathing. Okay, if your cat is suddenly shallow breathing or taking a lot more rapid small breaths than it usually does, that could be a sign of underlying disease and ought to be evaluated by your veterinarian. That could be beginning signs of asthma, of underlying fluid on the lungs, of respiratory distress and disease in general. There's just a whole list of things, and if you're noticing that, that needs to be evaluated. Of course, anytime if your mouth is open mouth breathing, that is an emergency and should be evaluated right away. Number 6, which is the last but not least by any means, and it's probably one of the biggest things that is important to watch for, and that is behavior changes in your furry friend. So cats are so good at hiding their sickness, which is why we're going over these 6 tips. But their behavior is just a big thing to watch for. So cats, if you think about them in the wild, they are predators, and so they very much do not like to show that they are sick, because then they become prey. And so your cat, even though they're domesticated, has that same instinct. Okay, they will very much try to hide away rather than show you that there is something wrong. So, you know, if your cat's hiding more than it normally does, so it's not interacting with you more, that right away could mean there's something going on. Because again, I just said that they try to hide their illnesses, and so if they're hiding more than usual, that could be a sign that something's going on. If your cat's eliminating outside of the litter box all of a sudden, and it wasn't previously, that could be a sign that something going on with the urinary system that would need to be evaluated. If your cat seems crankier than normal, which I know they all can be kind of sassy sometimes, but if you have noticed that they are more aggressive, or they seem to be more irritable more quickly, or when you touch a certain area of them, they're more irritable than they have been previously, that could all be signs that either your cat's in pain, or they're not feeling good, or they're sick, and that is a reason to bring them in. I know that sometimes it can be stressful to bring them in because they get stressed, but your cat is going to thank you so much, because if we discover something and can fix it, they're going to feel better. And I know you love these pet kids of yours. I love mine, and so it's just incredibly important to watch for these signs, and behavior changes in our feline friends is a huge indicator that something may be going on. So that kind of sums it up for tonight. If you have more cat questions, drop them below, because I would love to do more videos on cats, and I want to be sure to address any questions or concerns that you guys may have. So I'm always looking for ideas on what to do these pet tips about. So if you have anything in particular that you're wanting to know that I can do in a video, I'm more than happy to do that. If I can't do it on video, then I certainly will get back with you. So I hope you guys are having a great Monday. Thank you for watching, and go give your furry highness a just wonderful love from Dr. Stroud. So we'll see you later. Bye-bye.